your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Good morning, afternoon, after morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Y'all get in here, like the video. Sorry, I'm late. Welcome to the party. I'm late. I had to go and get my daughter's birthday gift and Christmas gift today. She got a new vehicle and she is on the road back to school. I'm nervous as you know what, but I got her on the road. I'm so happy for that, but that's what took me so long. And plus I had got some stuff for next year, girl. It's everything half off. Y'all got to get around there. What's going on? Too late say almost about that time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you know that's close to my birthday. Might around the 4th, my birthday on the 13th. So you know it's going up. You get it? Girl, yes, ma'am. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait, girl. Listen, it's going to be a time. It's going to be a time. Y'all get in here like the video. It's hot up in here. Is it me? Hold on, girl. Let me adjust this air. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Saint, where's you going? Sorry, y'all. Shoot. All right. I'm back. So yeah, I just had to adjust the air around here, girl. But listen, y'all get up in here like the video. We got a little show going on today. Beyonce Bowl. We're gonna discuss it. What the people saying about Beyonce Bowl at the halftime show yesterday. We're also gonna discuss Finesse2Tymes and the boy King, the young boy King. I got the backstory, and I'm gonna run it all down to y'all. Yeah, I got the backstory. And then who else I had on this docket? I don't even have y'all pulled up over here. Hold on. I had somebody else. Oh, and the black farmer who was being harassed. We're going to get into that first. Tia says, Voodoo, did you hear about another girl who got set on fire in North Carolina going to the corner store? No. I didn't hear anything about that. That's horrible. I did not. What happened? Who was it by? Like, what happened? Oh my God, it's so bad. We got a birthday in here today. Who birthday? Somebody say Beyonce looked a quarter mess. Girl, y'all don't play. Y'all don't play. Oh, you talking about my baby birthday? Yeah, my baby birthday. My baby birthday coming up on the 30th. Her birthday is on the 30th. Nah, but I didn't hear about that. Let's get into the farmer at the beginning of the show, and then we'll go to Beyonce Bowl, and then we'll end off with Finesse2Tymes. Because this Finesse2Tymes thing is it's bad. It's bad. And it's really the outcome of when you sow a seed, okay? That is you can't get mad at what grows from the seed you sow, okay? All right, now let's get into the black farmer. So there's this black farmer in Colorado. He owns acres and acres of land. Let me just say this. We were the original farmers. We were the first farmers. They learned how to farm through paid for schools that were paid for, land grant colleges. Remember Martin said that? They also learned how to farm through other blacks, okay? That's who taught them how to farm, because they were given land, literally given. Here, you guys come take this land. We're going to take it from these Negroes. Y'all come take it. And we just need y'all down here to kind of mess with the population, number one. And then number two, to control them. That's what this was all about. So now a lot of black people are buying land, as we should. Anybody on here, if you're possible and if you can, I know we love buying us a good old house. I bought me one. Trust and believe. I know we loves buying me a good old nasty little piece of house. But if you can, try to get you a couple of acres of land, Fed. Listen, y'all realize, like for instance, my house was $350,000 when 340 something and some change, almost 350 when I bought it. I had saw 2 acres of land out here. And at the time, I want to say it was like 20 something thousand. This is before the panorama and all that popped off heavy. You know what I'm saying? Before the prices rose. And I went back to the builder who was building this house, and I said, "Hey, how much would you charge me if you were to build my exact same house on my own land? The same $348,000 house he told me would have been about $220. Fact. Now, I was already mid-deep in the contract, so I was just like, I got to take my lick. But I did say this, and mark my word, I'm telling you this. I ain't manifesting. I'm telling you it's going to happen. I'm going to get me a piece of land, okay? I'm going to get me some land. That's the best way to do this thing. And listen, not only did he tell me it'll be $220, he said I could pick whatever model I want. I said, wait, you will dig me a basement too? He said, I'll dig you a basement, whatever you want. Go get y'all a little nasty old piece of land, please. Please. And I'm not telling you to do something I ain't trying to do, because I'm trying to do one too. I'd have made this purchase for my daughter for this car. Next stop is land. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Y'all got to think smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. And listen, this is tricks that the clears know about. We just don't know about it, okay? So why is this important? We already owned land. Matter of fact, America belonged to us before all of this stuff happened. And here we are renting from everywhere, owning a house like mine that I would never own. You know what I mean? Neither here nor there. Anyways, so this black guy owns a farmland, and he has I want to say hundreds of acres. I don't know, but a large landmass. And the clears around him have been harassing him. Not only have they been harassing him, they've been doing things such as poisoning his livestock, his dogs. And when he finally retaliates, he gets put in jail, him and his wife. We're going to get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video, because it's a lot of things like this. When I be listening to these so-called activists and they be talking about, oh, this, that, and the third, I be wanting so bad to say, okay, this is the type of stuff we need to rally behind. You know what I mean? This right here is the type of stuff we need to rally behind and start getting together with, because this is extremely important, okay? This is where community needs to come together. It just is. Because them clears only do that. First of all, they are outnumbered. They don't know it, and we don't know it either. They are severely outnumbered. Trust and believe what I'm telling you. But they only do that because they know that there's an instilled fear in the Negro. But that's gone are the days. Gone are the days. We come together for everything. We come together for Beyonce, for the Bayou, what she call it, Beyonce Bowl. We come together for Mardi Gras. We come together for everything. He said, well, we think we need to start redirecting this energy. Get the lights up. We about to get into this video. I may have spoken about this before, unless this was another man, but I think I spoke about another man, maybe in Texas, who was going through some of the same thing. But we're gonna get into it, y'all. Y'all get the lights up on the video. Let me turn the volume up. And let's get into it.
Early Monday morning, Courtney Mallory was taken into custody.
Farming while black in America.
The rancher's story, one that's taken over social media.
We don't want to become a hashtag.
Nicole, a Marine, and her husband bought Freedom Acres Ranch in 2020. The couple claiming they face repeated acts of domestic terrorism by white residents on their own property. They say their dogs have been poisoned. Numerous farm animals have been slaughtered and gutted. Residents have been trespassing on their land, running over fence posts, burning their Black Lives Matter flags, spray painting racial slurs on their land, even waving guns at them. Photos show unknown vehicles blocking the couple's property and parking on their land. Even social media posts inquiring about pitchforks and fire sticks.
Lynching us, bringing a lynching mob, having a public hanging, fire. They wanted to lock us in and set us ablaze.
Mallory said they've called the sheriff's office countless times over the last 2 years, but have gotten no action or thorough investigations.
It is in fact El Paso County Sheriff's Office that is the main reason that we do not feel safe on our property.
The sheriff's office says they've investigated 19 different complaints and have responded to over 170 calls for service at Freedom Acres. In a statement, they claim the office vehemently denies all these allegations.
We're watching. The world is watching. Get it right.
Now a coalition pushing for social justice and the couple's safety, including the NAACP.
That's ridiculous. At the end of the day, law enforcement should show up for everyone.
The National Association of Real Estate Brokers.
This is a direct violation of the Fair Housing Act.
And the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Colorado Holiday Commission.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Courtney was arrested yesterday, charged with stalking, petty theft, and tampering with the utility meter. His wife charged with the same crimes. Now she paid a $2,000 bond and was released. However, Courtney was not.
It looks like a bait and switch.
Activists and concerned citizens demanding answers last night, gathering at the detention center, conducting their own welfare check. Courtney appeared before a judge today, and his bond was increased to $6,000 and was paid for by the NAACP. He should be out of jail at this hour.
And I actually just received a text. Courtney is, in fact, out of jail tonight. We've also learned that his neighbor was arrested last year for violating a restraining order that he took out against her. And surprisingly, those same neighbors filed a restraining order this morning against Courtney. There's a lot of ongoing and previous protective orders out at this time between these two neighbors. Of course, this is a story we will continue to follow right here on Fox 31. Erica.
First of all, the police got to be in on it. But I wanted to go to this comment before I go into my commentary. Jonathan says, a friend of mine that is an activist was helping them and bought protection up there, but they kept pressing. They wanted money, not the protection. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, no. That's crazy. I hope that's not true. I mean, if it is, I don't know. I don't know the situation, y'all, but to your people, to your cousin, tell them I appreciate him going up there for even giving any type of protection or whatever. Yeah. Eesh. Let me say this. Wait, what? What is going on in the comments? Let me say this, y'all. Thank you, Bria J, for the super chat. I've been working nonstop since Thanksgiving and currently at work now fighting sleep. I definitely need you to Joce me out this last hour and a half. And I got you, fat. Don't worry about it. I got you. No worries. I got you. I will Joce you out good. I'm a Joce you bad. You feel what I'm saying? Now let me say this. If this is something that's happening, no, it's something that's happening, obviously. The police are involved, okay? In my opinion, I believe that the police just have to be involved because how are these people able to do all of this and go back and forth? Mind you, this is the same thing happened when the KKK used to ravage the earth or America. The sheriffs and the police were in on it. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. When they started talking about the people, NAACP, who else? Didn't they say BLM was up there and the National Association for this and the National Association for that? Whenever people like that get involved, I start squinting my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all be on Educational Friday, y'all know that these people are fake. Okay? But nevertheless, whatever help they can get is what they can get. Now, I don't know how some people would say he need to get some drones. Some people was like, he can do this, he can do that. But this is the thing. Colorado isn't the only place that this is happening. That has happened in Texas. That has happened in a whole bunch of places. As a matter of fact, there was a time where they were giving farmers some sort of like land reparations, and it was supposed to go for black people, but then they turned it into what, boys and girls? People of color and minorities. So guess who got the money, and guess who didn't? Same, different toilet. Flush it. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying that is to say this. There's a lot of things put in place to make sure that black people, black Americans, don't get what they are deserved. And a lot of times everybody's involved. The judge, the doggone police, the sheriff, everybody's involved. Okay? Now, what we're going to have to do is, like I said, we got to get some grassroots organizations, because the NAACP, they in bed with them folks. Black Lives Matter, they in bed with all them people is in bed with them folks. We can't continue to just rely on them, because when you rely on them, It's something, you don't get something for nothing around there. Let me just say that, okay? But I want to highlight this to you guys because this is very important, because a lot of Black people are starting to buy land, as we should. Like I said when we started out, we should be buying land. I know we love a good house. Girl, you can get you a little piece of land and build you a house however big you want. You ain't got to worry about being close to your neighbors. You ain't got to worry about no HOA like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just, and you don't have to be a farmer to have land. Girl, get you 2 acres. Get you an acre and a half. You know what I mean? Like, it don't even have to be 30 acres. Get you your own piece of land and let that be, even if you don't do nothing with it. Land is cheaper than homes, okay? For the most part. Get you a little piece of nasty little piece of land, and you know that's something you'll always have, and it will always produce. Okay, the wealth is in the land. That's why I do a segment on my documentaries called "Reparations in the Form of Land," because the wealth is not in a check. Because most Negroes don't have financial literacy anyway. You give them $100 million, they'd be broke this time next year. Fact. Okay, so while everybody running around, pass me my check, I want my check, my check, my check. That's cool. But if you don't have financial literacy, they can give you $100 million. Your ass gonna be broke this time next year. You're gonna be over there at Toys for Tots or at the Angel Tree or something like that. So stop it. What we need to do is get financial literacy, and we need to start taking that money and have that money go into things that's going to make us money, i.e. land. But my prayers go out to this family. Hope they get everything they need, because it's obvious. Listen, and another thing too, poisoning animals, that's property. Do you know how much a cow costs? Do you know how much he loses if he loses a cow or a horse? You know what I mean? Or a pig or anything. That's valuable property. So not only is he losing what he paid for it, he's losing on potential outgoing revenue. You get it? And even feeding himself. Listen, like I said, it's a reason why Rick Ross went got him all that land and put all them cows and stuff on his land. Y'all, Rick Ross ain't that crazy. It's the reason why a lot of these people going to get them some land. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Hell, even Lil Boosie crazy ass went got land. Come on now. Even Lil Boosie went got land. Y'all got to catch up. Y'all, we behind y'all. That's all right. We going to catch up. We behind the race, but our chin up. And we running like this. But we going to catch up. We going to catch up. Start paying attention. Please start paying attention. Son, thank you for the super chat. Reclaiming the land was we abandoned and were driven off to. Yes, exercising Second Amendment, taking full advantage of everything we're due. I like this video. Like this video. Yes, y'all like the video. And you're right. It's reclaiming. We really shouldn't be buying nothing, to be completely honest. We really shouldn't be buying land. We should be giving land. That's the reparations we should be fighting for. But until we get organized and more people on a like-minded state, we're going to go with the move with however y'all want to do it. But let me say this. Rick Ross not only came on here and gave us the game about buying the land, Rick Ross also came on here and gave us the game about taxes and tax exemptions and all type of things of that nature when you own certain animals. I remember a live he did, or a video, I can't remember, but he was talking about how, yeah, I got this cow, I got 2-3 cows, I got a bull, I got this, that, and he was talking about how simply having certain animals gives you a land tax. Just simply having certain animals turns your land into a farm, and then you in a whole nother, man, watch out. Boosie showed y'all. Boosie built a whole damn small city on his land and got a house for each and every one of his kids. He even showed y'all the frugal way and got them fold-away houses that you get off of Amazon or something like that. Listen, they can't come out and tell you straight up. They can't. These people can't come out and tell you straight up. All they can do is kind of throw the little nuggets out, okay? And they're doing that. They've been doing that. So we got to get on it. Bree, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Acorn. Hashtag broken pinky and doll. Yes. Broken pinky and doll. Y'all get in here and get the likes up. But my prayers go out to this family. I hope they get everything they need, bro. Because hey, this world is crazy. Now let's move on. Let's go to Beyonce Bowl. Beyonce Bowl. So a lot of people are wondering what Beyonce Bowl is. So Beyonce Bowl, and I don't know who hashtagged this. I just saw it on Twitter. But nevertheless, Christmas games went on Netflix yesterday. Oh, and Squid Games come out. I was about to cut off Netflix, but I get it for free on T-Mobile. But still, I was about to cut Netflix off. At least cut off the HD quality because I pay an extra $4 for that, $5 for the HD quality. But anyway, but Squid Game, they got a lot of stuff coming back on, girl. I gotta watch Squid Games. But listen. Beyonce Bowl happened yesterday. Basically, it was the NFL games that typically happen on ABC or NBC on Christmas. They moved them to Netflix and made it a whole production. Everybody in their mammy was down at the Beyonce Bowl. Girls who don't even watch football, the gays who don't watch football, everybody who don't care nothing about football was seated in front of Netflix yesterday to see what was going on with this doggone performance. Now, if I'm being realistic, a Beyonce performance is typically like a Super Bowl halftime show. Like, she don't do small performances, okay? She just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So she does this thing. Now, I didn't catch on to all the symbolism of this thing yet. Some people did, and I was looking for my tribe. You know, my tribe is the people who are gonna be able to break down what this means. Now, I caught a couple things. But I didn't catch everything. I didn't find my tribe yet. Oh, wait, let's take a pause for a worthy cause before we go there. Hold on. I got to say something. So this is pause. Hold on for Beyonce Boo. I want to say this part. So did you guys notice that hold on, let me go get them. Somebody had the girls in the pantyhose, in their pantyhose in a bunch yesterday, huh? The girls were mad yesterday, huh? So apparently, allegedly, let me get another picture. Hold on, because we about to get into it, honey. What is this, honey? We about to get into it. So I was minding my business while I'm scrolling looking for everybody else's business yesterday. And I ran across something and I said, oh, this is peculiar here. And I said, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, some people is missing. Well, did y'all notice? Let me get them on here. Hold on. Let me get them up here. Matter of fact, I can show you this picture till I find. Nope, there you go. So did the girls notice that Offset had a separate Christmas from Barty and had the churn that looked like him there? And had the tree decorated and had 3 trees. Oh, yes, about to get into it. Offset, we ain't see you yesterday. I didn't add you in and took the family photos. Girl, what's up? Look. He can't deny them churn now. And I think his other kids look like him too. But you know, look, go ahead on Offset. Offset, we ain't see you yesterday. Okay. He must have posted later. Maybe I missed it. Girl, wait, hold on. Oh, yay. Looking like the Lil Migos. Girl, look. Uh-huh. Let's go off. Oh, yeah. Put him on the chase. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, bitch. And he got Santa Claus in the workshop down at the bottom. Girl, stop acting crazy. Shout out to Off, man. Off cut up, man. Off cut up yesterday for them churn. I love that for the churn. But I said, wait a minute. I didn't see culture, creation, and couture. Well, where's culture, creation, and couture? That's what I was saying to myself. So I ran and almost broke my hip. So I ran down to Cardi, because I'm like, girl, what is you over there by Off? And turns out she said no, she at home. Now she just got culture and creation. She didn't have couture on there. She said couture was doing too much. She's not ready to show us couture. I don't know if couture is still peculiar looking right now. I don't know what's going on. But it was just her and culture and couture, girl. Look. Girl, get off of here. Look, girl. And then I don't know if it's still on her story. It probably expired from her story so far. But I had went to her story, girl, to see if she was playing any Negro music, and I was disappointed per usual because she wasn't. She still was over there talking about Hayo Shono Mio Hondo Shendayo. And I said, and that's why them churn messed up right now. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but they ain't gonna know what's going on. They ain't gonna know who they is. They ain't gonna know nothing. Because she wanna be over there singing in Spanish and whatnot. Girl, it's Christmas, not Feliz Navidad. Look. Now she was all right with the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes. What is that? Couscous. She got a ham. She got some Negro food. The crab legs, okay. There you go. Rice and peas. There you go. Rice and peas. Rice and peas. Now what is that? Chicken, lamb chops, cold macaroni, lobster. Look, listen to the music, y'all. Hear the music?
Yeah, and another one. Merry Christmas! Hope you guys enjoying your Christmas. I with my gang.
But Shayla,
You did that.
you fucking did that.
This is Hennessy Coquito. A little bit of there, just a little bit because it's strong. Some whip shots, which is vodka. Santa baby, just put that big dick under the tree for me.
That who cried herself to sleep last night. Fetal position. You hear me? She went called the nanny and told the nanny come get culture, couture, and creation. That she got drunk as the Cooter Brown and cried herself to sleep last night. Especially somebody just got engaged and your nigga ain't there, girl. Please, girl, please. I'm talking about stomach hurt. Do you hear me? Stomach was hurting. I know how I feel. Girl, Cardi. I mean, your tree cute. I don't know about the candles though. The candles is giving weird to me, but neither here nor there. Look at all the candles, girl. You not about to tell me Cardi ain't take that whole bottle to the head? Cause why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she? And to make matters worse, to add insult to injury. Hold on. To add insult to injury, this nigga look like he lit over here at this crib with the other churn. See, normally he be down at the bottom of the stairs like this. And all the churn be dressed alike, and Cardi be dressed like the churn. And she take all pictures with all the churn, but she take more pictures with her churn. She do give them all a picture though, but she like the photos with her and hers. You know what I'm saying? I be peeping it. You know what I'm saying? But yay. I know she seen them pictures and was sick to her stomach. Do you understand me? Because I know I would have been. And somebody over here just got engaged. Bitch, throw the whole Christmas away. I'm knocking over the whole table. You know what I mean? Girl. I see, oh, Barty, girl. Was that girl there? I hope that girl wasn't there. Asking the churn if they wanted something to eat. Ooh. Y'all hungry? You know, I'm petty like that. Oh, hey, y'all ready to eat? I'm about to make y'all some pancakes. Yup, bitch, what's up? What's up? I'm about to make y'all some. Y'all eat pancakes? Oh, I'm about to make y'all some pancakes. Mm-hmm. Y'all want eggs and bacon or y'all want sausage? Y'all want both? I'm going to give y'all both. I'm going to just do both. Petty boots right here. Gonna feed the churn. Gonna take them out to the stove. Yeah, girl, what's up? Gonna get in real good with the kids. Ooh, girl. I know that stomach was in knots. She had all that food and couldn't even eat. Cardi had all that food and couldn't even eat. Stomach in knots, girl, please. Now she done drunk that Hennessy on an empty stomach, woke up sick as a dog. Do you hear me? Oh, Lord. That's, whew. That's a time. Well, I just noticed that, and I want to bring that to y'all attention. Shout out to Off, bruh. Off put them trees up for them churn. They all dressed alike. They look like they had a good time. He's a good father. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Shout out to Off, bruh. I just wanted to bring that out there because, you know, a lot of people want to say just because he do bad by the bitch that he can't do good by his kids. And that's not true. He could hate the bitch and love the kids. You feel what I'm saying? He could despise the bitch but love the children. And we gotta normalize that. See, women like to say, oh, because you treat me bad, you're gonna treat my children bad. That's not necessarily true. I know Negroes that are horrible husbands. I'm talking about disgustingly horrible husbands. But they're great fathers. Quiet as it's kept. I know some men that are horrible. I'm talking about can't keep their little thing in their pants if they pay them to. But they great fathers. So I don't know what we supposed to do. You know what I mean? Girl, bitches be want to tie the nigga to them. Oh, that's how you gonna treat my kids. No, he actually treat the kids really good. Actually. To be completely honest, he probably should have full custody because he do better with the kids than you do. Let me stop. You listen. Look, look. You can only get one. You either get a great partner and a shitty dad, or a great dad and a shitty partner. You get it? You only get one. It's rare. Some people, if you're lucky enough, they can slide through and get both. But you're gonna get one or the other. You're gonna get a great husband and a hands-off or halfway decent father, or maybe shitty. Or you're going to get a great father. And that nigga going to be with Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia, bitch. Girl, please. Y'all got to stop. Pick your poison. What you want? You want a father or a husband? Okay? If you want the father, then there's an aisle for that. If you want the husband, there's an aisle for that. If you want both, pray about it, Fat. Pray about it, okay? Now, let's get into the Beyonce Bowl, girl, because Beyonce Bowl had the girls in the chokehold. Now, let me ask you this. Who is these girls? Beyonce did Beyonce Bowl yesterday, guys. And at Beyonce Bowl, it was cowgirl themed, Cowboy Carter. You know, obviously, in Houston got their ass whooped. So I don't know what this was all about. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. But it was all white themed. Sis came through on an all white horse. And these are some heifers. Who these heifers is? Blackbirds. Is that the name of the group? They sound amazing. The girls, especially when they was hitting them octaves and things of that nature, they sound amazing. Listen, the girls was girling. They were, but I just didn't know who they was. And you know, for the life of me, I didn't understand why she didn't go get K. Michelle. These are the facts. K. Michelle is one of the top Black country music female artists they have, period. K. Michelle has the sound of authentic country music. Not that yodeling shit Beyonce be doing sometimes. Not that. I'm talking about the dialect, the twang, the accent, the sound, she embodies country music, okay? That is one of the, and I don't know them all, but I know for a fact I've heard that girl sing country music. That girl sound like the country artist from in the early 1900s. I'm talking about like way back when. And I didn't quite understand why, you know, and I get it. They had their little riff or whatever, I guess, in the past. But I don't understand why she wouldn't feature her. You would feature the Nigerian, Shabuzi, the Nigerian with the fake dreads. But you can't go get a fellow Black American. And it's another thing I noticed. We can't do, and nothing can be authentically Black. I hope y'all know that, right? Everything that has to be done has to have clear people attached to it. Girl, I seen the angels under the mask with clear people. And I said, I know they ain't singing that. Like, we can't have nothing. We literally can't have nothing. Plus, Beyonce done turned into a clear woman her damn self, okay? So, and this is another thing I noticed too. I got a few things I want to discuss about the whole thing. The worship for this woman needs to be studied. It's one thing to say, oh, I adore her, I'm a fan of hers, I love her music. But when I was up and down Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the worship for this woman needs to be studied. People literally grovel at this lady's feet. It's scary. I ain't gonna hold you. It's scary. I mean, the show was good. Don't get me wrong. But the way in which these people's eyesights get I don't know if their pupils start dilating or something when they see her. I don't know what's going on. But the way that they see something different than the rest of us see. Again, not trying to say Taylor Swift too. Yes, Taylor Swift too. All of them. This is not just about Beyonce, but right now it is. I'm talking about all these celebrities. But I watch the way people idolize this woman. And she did a great job. She really did. She did a great job. But not to the magnitude of what the people were saying. Girl, they had people saying that this lady did Michael Jackson level performances. And I say, bitch, I ought to take a white glove and she did what? Say it again. She did what again? Who, bitch? Who level? You know what I mean? Just to kind of knock some sense into somebody's head. Because at this point, now y'all delusion is bleeding over the hill. And I don't too particularly like that. You know what I mean? This is the thing. And this is what we have to come to terms with, okay? She's a great performer. One of the greater performances of this time, right now, today. But I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Chris Brown flying in the air like Superman, I feel like he might be one of the better performances of this time. That's just me. Now, I saw her get on her little plate and float around. She did her little 1-2 floating or whatever the case may be. But it was giving Rihanna tease. It was giving semen tease. Remember Rihanna got her big pregnant ass on them plates and started flying around the doggone thing on that plate? It was giving Rihanna tease. Like, girl, you gotta, at least Chris Brown said, screw it. Mike was on the little crane. Rihanna was on the plate. Free ball me in the air. You know what I mean? At least Chris says, fuck it. Tie the rope to me and let the chips fall where they need. You know what I mean? And I appreciated that. That's performing, girl. That's taking it up a notch. That's not recycling. Because listen, they've all done it. But listen, Chris Brown said, tie the rope on my t-shirt and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I mean? I'ma just pray about it. And he did just that. That nigga was dancing all and it was swinging them wall to wall. That nigga was in the air like this. I don't see nothing but ladies calling. I said, how this nigga dancing in the air? He ain't scared. Girl, that nigga was pop locking it. They keep coming from wall to wall. And they were swinging that motherfucker from wall to wall. Do you hear me? Wall to wall. They was, I don't know who was in charge of the rope from Chris Brown, girl. They must have went like this. Whoever was in charge of the rope for Chris Brown, they must have said, hey, just swing him back and forth a little bit like this. And they say, you got it? And say, yeah, I got it. Bitch, they put Chris Brown in that air. Listen to me and listen to me good. They put Chris Brown in that air and whoever had the rope must have went like this. Girl, poor Chris, I was saying, Lord, Jesus help him. We all was praying, girl. I didn't want nothing to happen to Chris. You know what I mean? But back to Beyonce. Y'all ODs this lady. Y'all really ODs this lady. And this is the bad part. She's a great performer. She's one of the greater performances of this time, today. Okay? But the way y'all OD this lady needs to be studied. It's almost like y'all see something that the rest of us don't. You know what I mean? And then the whole thing was her singing country songs that none of y'all know. Except, what's that one? This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold on. So lay your cards down, 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 down. And ain't none of y'all go buy the album, so y'all really don't know the doggone song. You feel me? And then she got on there singing Jolene. Why you ain't go get that clear woman? What's her name? Dolly Parton. Why she didn't go get Dolly Parton to sing her part. Because she know Dolly Parton. Now, if she would really wanted to get the country people up in there, you know, Dolly Parton would have tore it down. Now, let me say this. Too. I see why the country people don't want Beyonce in their genre. I think it's racial, obviously. I know for a fact it's racial. But she's not authentically country. She's not authentically country. She's just not. She can do it. It's like this with Beyonce. She can do it, but it's not her. And it doesn't come off authentic to me. I've seen country music performers. I've seen country performers, and there's a little bit more authenticity in their performances. The essence of them. You know what I mean? Like it comes out of the voice. It oozes through the pores. Okay. But this just is like, oh, I know how to do it, and I can do it, so I'm going to do it. Like it was nothing else in between. I can do it because I've done it before and I'm really good at it, so I can do it. That's what it gave to me. Y'all ain't no every one of them songs. See, y'all thought she was gonna come out here and say, all the single ladies. Y'all thought she was gonna hit one of them or hit one of them, me, myself, and I's and all of that. No, that lady came out here in all white, hitting the rock sign, and I said, girl, and then had Cowboy Carter in the background on the sign. I just want to know this. This is what I wanted to know, and this is just me. Has anybody seen Jigga? You know, normally Jigga like this in the audience. Do we need to put an APB out on Jigga? Did y'all see him? And she was very bold to put that Cowboy Carter part in the background. Girl, too soon. Too soon, Fat. Too soon. I'm telling you, I believe that them lawyers are told to stand down on this BS with Beyonce until after the Super Bowl. I think after the Super, and listen, you heard it here first. This is what I believe. I don't know this to be I'm just a conspiracy theorist. But listen, I believe that it's going to be so much stuff that comes out, but we're not going to see it until after the Super Bowl because them clear people got too much money tied into this. It's too much going on. They can't switch up now. Them people say, listen, I don't give a damn what you do to that Negro, but you will not lift a finger and touch a hair on his head until after that Super Bowl. I believe that. I'm telling you. Look, all up in the air talking about bang. And she really thought she ate that part. I ain't gonna lie. But the performance was great. It was great. But I just feel like the fans, y'all make me not like it even more. Because y'all, oh, this is Michael Jackson. Who? Then I didn't even recognize, hold on. I didn't even know that Blue Ivy got caught up on her choreo, girl. Now Blue coming out here looking like she 35, beautiful girl. But Blue was in the background doing the choreo, and I didn't even know, but she was doing good. Y'all remember Blue came out stiff at first, but she must have been practicing. Blue did really well. Yes, she did. And she had on clothes, and she looked like she didn't look like a child. They got to stop putting the lipstick on her. I think that's the lipstick. They got to stop putting the lipstick on her. But other than that, she did an amazing job. Shout out to Blue. Look. I didn't like that they did that type of line dance because it's the clearest line dance. Let me say this, y'all. There is a whole community of rodeo. Put a one in the chat if you know about the black rodeo. It's typically in country areas, especially in the South. Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, probably Tennessee, especially in the South. There's a huge community called the Black Rodeo. These are Black people who have cowboy lineage and farming lineage way beyond them, okay? And these people get together. Let me see if I can go find it. These people get together and do line dancing all the freaking time. And actually, they do very, very well. Hold on. I be watching it too. Y'all get the likes up on the video. These people cuss up. They be having the fans and everything. It be lit. Do you hear me? Hold on. I want to show y'all this. They cuts all the way up. Look at these people. I can't show you the music, but look. You see what I'm saying? That stuff what Beyonce and them was doing, that was with the clear. I remember my neighbor was a clear girl, and I went to line dancing with her one time. We had to be in like elementary school. And I remember looking at them people with them, looking like they damn, I don't know what it was. And I was looking at her like, because you know, every Negro know how to do the bus stop. But what I'm saying is, we have black rodeo. We have black rodeo. We have that. I really wish, trail rides. Yes. My cousin be at the trail rides all the time. It's not really a New Orleans thing for the city per se, but people outside the city, around the city, them people get, listen, if you ain't never been on a trail ride, you ain't never been nowhere. Them trail rides be litty. And if your old lady be going, she probably getting, I'm just playing. If your man be there, he probably, I'm just playing. But no, that's neither here nor there. That's just a jewel for the people in the bike. Listen, I really wish she had did something, you know what I mean? More black centered. But however, I get it. As black people, we can't have nothing like that. Them people don't play with us like that. You see what I'm saying? So she got all these people. I love that the most of them were, for the most part, black. But Blue did her thing. She looked good. I didn't see Jigga. I said, well, what's going on with Jigga? What done happened? What is going on with Jigga? Hold on. Now, they deemed this Beyonce bowl, and I think that this was simply because they wanted to get back that Beyonce and Shabuzi was snubbed from the CMAs. Them people done already took the culture and locked the door. I mean, if Black Americans were smart, then they would do what they started to do with hip-hop. Start making branches off of that shiz naive. Like doing stuff like, what is it? Country R&B. Start doing country R&B or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But she rode in on the White Horse Show. Now, I know that's some significance. I got to find my tribe. So they could give me all the breakdowns of the symbolism and things in this video, because I'm pretty sure there's many. The only one I caught was obviously the obvious when she put the rock sign up. And I'm just like, girl, you too soon, fat. Too soon. And when did Post Malone started being a country artist? I thought he was a fake rapper or something like that. When did he go country? Huh? Y'all knew that? Y'all knew that Post Malone was country? I had no clue. He looked like he on that meth. The White Horses. Hold on, we got somebody. And you know what else I didn't quite get to? She kind of merged Homecoming with the Cowboy Carter thing, because why was a band there if this was about cowboy? You know what I mean? And I get it. And I kind of connected. I said, okay, the band was there because it's a football game. So it's kind of giving like real halftime show tease. But I don't know. I was a bit confused. Adriana says the White Horse is demonic. It's in Revelations. It was the cover of her LGBTQ album. I did see that. I did. Yes, I did. I saw that. I don't know, y'all. It was a lot that I missed, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. But it was a lot that I missed. Living peacefully by design. Thank you for the super chat. You right, boo. I'm looking for 2 to 4 acres right now while on vacation. Great. Oh, that's another thing too. Y'all need to buy land outside of your cities and states, and sometimes even out of the country too. It's cheaper in places that you can. Thank you for the super chat, Living. Keisha, thank you for the super chat. Let's be honest, she doesn't feature K. Michelle because she is a real competitor and will outshine Beyonce. K. Michelle can sing. Let's talk about it. Let's have the discussion. Beyonce's voice has come a long way. Yes, it has. Beyonce, she's come a long way. She can sing. Now, don't get me wrong. Beyonce can sing. She can sing. I'm not even gonna hate. Beyonce can sing. But K. Michelle, Girl. I'm inclined to believe this, Keisha Youngblood. K. Michelle, man, watch out. Watch out. K. Michelle would have told it down. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And maybe there was some of that. I don't want her to come out here and then everybody applauding her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can get Post Malone and Shy Boozy on here. They ain't nobody. And get 4 bitches I don't know. You know what I mean? But K. Michelle would have, man, watch out. Watch out now. Man, K. Michelle, voice-wise, K. Michelle is who y'all think Beyonce is vocally. I'm not saying performance. I'm not saying all around. But vocally, K. Michelle is who people think Beyonce is vocally. And I'm going to let that sit and sizzle in your spirit. But you're right, Keisha. You're absolutely right. TL, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. That's how my boyfriend be saying it. I was trolling on Reddit. They was mad. For real, girl. They'll be all right. They'll be just fine. They'll be just fine. Thank you for the super chat again, Keisha. She says, I predict Blue Ivy will be coming out with a single or album 2025, 2026. Can she sing? What can she do? What can she do? Like, ooh, well, I don't know. Maybe she'll do a spoken word album or something like that. But you know what? With the way AI go, girl, they'll probably, my bad, I'm tripping. You right. Thank you, Keisha Youngblood. I agree. She probably have something coming out. You know, and as far as this spiritual stuff that I feel like happened during this halftime show, you guys, as far as this spiritual stuff, let me say this. I think that they could be cooking up something for protection, possibly. I don't know. They could be cooking up something for protection. Who knows? I don't know. But I got something about it. Don't get me wrong. The show was great. But something about it, I was just like, it was too much going on, I guess, at the same time. Maybe. I don't know. Divine Empress, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo, Beyonce's son do Beyonce have son? Oh, Voodoo, Beyonce's son have a disability? I don't know. I heard something about that, but I don't know. I know they never show him. And if he does, I wouldn't show him neither because the world is cruel. So I don't blame him if he do. But I don't know. I've heard rumors about autism or something like that. I'm not sure. I just know that that's what I heard. Somebody in the chat might know better than me. They're saying yes, he do. They say he does. I can't say it to be a fact, but that's what they said. I didn't say it. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. The Patrice Project. I have to catch the replay, but I needed to send my nephew his Christmas money. I love you, Down Voodoo and friends. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, the Patrice Project, girl. He done got him a new sweater. He got all types of stuff around here, girl. I went even bought him some pup cup. The frozen freaking, what do you call it, whipped cream that you get out of the pet store, and every time I buy it, the doggone thing break off. Girl, he be all right. Thank you so much, the Patrice Project. Son, thank you for the super chat. Hands off until the Super Bowl. Phony SF. Yes, I really believe that's what they're doing. I believe they're on some don't touch him, let him stay clean until the Super Bowl. I believe that. I believe that. Y'all get the likes up on the video. But no, I was kind of confused with the band and the cowboy theme. But nevertheless, the white horse was stood out for me. The all white with everybody stood out for me. I ain't gonna lie, I thought this photo was bomb as hell with the black man. And I heard the first black rodeo queen was in there too. That's what they say. The first black rodeo queen was in there. Now look at these girls. I'm telling you, it was like a mix of Homecoming and Cowboy Carter. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm just sitting here saying, like, well, why doesn't she just reinvent, like, do something else instead of mashing old? And it's smart, like, I guess, because her fans are gonna love anything that she does. But I just kind of wish she would have did something different, because we got the band thing. You already stole that from the HBCUs. You already stole the bandstand thing. And then you got the cowboy thing that nobody really was interested in. And plus, this is going to help sell the Cowboy Carter album because now it's on the big stage. And shout out to Netflix. They didn't buffer not one time. Y'all had me scared. I was getting ready to cancel y'all ass. But I was kind of confused with the mixture of the Cowboy Carter and the band situation. Let's make this bigger. Let's see B. The chaps were chapping. She looked great. She looked amazing. She did. She looked amazing. Hold on. Is this the part with her and Post Malone? Because that fool looked like he just left the lab. No, Post Malone ain't on here yet. Let me see. Girl. She looked amazing though. She did. She looked amazing. Yeah, she looked amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of symbolism in here that we just hadn't caught on yet. And I gotta find my tribe to see what it is. Cause see, they be catching on to it better than me sometimes. And I ain't had time to sit down and absorb the whole situation or whatever the case may be. And look at Blue. Looking just like her mom with her paw face. Look at her. She's a beautiful girl. I think Blue is a beautiful girl. She looks like she's gonna be well respectable. Probably well-rounded. Look at her. I'm telling you, I think it's the lipstick that ages her. They gotta stop putting that red lipstick on her. Yeah, I saw her throw up the rock sign. I did. They gotta stop putting that lipstick on her though. It's aging her. You know what I mean? Girl. But they did a good job, y'all. It was a great performance. I just want the Beehive to be realistic. I really and truly need the Beehive to be realistic. The performance was great, but y'all putting 20 on 10. Beehive. Love y'all down to the ground, Fed. But y'all putting 20 on 10. Y'all making it seem like white Jesus came out of the sky and performed yesterday. That wasn't the case. Y'all didn't even know 80% of them songs. So stop it. Please. Like, let's all enjoy the fact that we have a great art of our time. Let's enjoy the fact that she is one of the greats and she hails from the South, from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with that, okay? But this, y'all putting 20 on 20. Y'all putting 20 on 10. Y'all are. And again, she's great, but y'all don't have to do the extra. Y'all really don't. I promise you don't. I promise you don't. Nevertheless, truth be told, thank you for the super chat. Malone always looks so damn dingy. That's what I'm telling you. He looked like he comes straight out of the trailer park. He looked like he comes straight out of the trailer park. He really does. Ooh, the Clear folks is evil. Do you hear me, T-Money? T-Money, the Clear people is evil. You know, they don't like, when they colonize and steal something, they don't like nobody to come back and take it back. See, it's almost like, you stole my bike, and then when I come back to get my bike, you mad at me for coming to get your bike, for coming to get my bike back. Or the Clear people is evil. Do you hear me? They are evil that Beyonce came on there doing this performance with country music. Yes, that was Texas Southern University that was doing that. They did a great job. They did a really great job. Let me see, did I miss one? Girl, they didn't let them damn dogs out. I hate them dogs on my soul. Measure Man, thank you for the super chat. She released a statement which was weird a month ago. She said he is fine. He just don't like crowds. Give him anxiety. Beat. Okay, so yeah, if he don't like crowds, then she's doing what a mother's supposed to do, which is protect her child. Honestly, to be completely honest, I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see. I'm starting to notice too. A lot of these people worship the celebrity kids as well, because you would have thought Blue Ivy came out there and did somersaults and was like amazing. She's doing great. She does absolutely great. But come on, man. Girl, the way they was, oh my God, I was just so happy to see Blue Ivy. Oh, Blue Ivy. I'm like, girl, Blue Ivy don't even talk. It's the celebrity worship for me. That's what it is. It's the y'all worshiping the churn now. Ugh. She don't have to show her child. If she don't want to show him, that's fine. Y'all days gonna be. You know what it remind me of? No shade. This is no shade. This is no shade. I be looking at how the Brits be about the king and the queen and they family, the royal family. That's how people worship celebrities in America. Like they just want to get a glimpse of, oh, I just have to get a glimpse of the princess. I just have to get a glimpse of the queen. I just have to. That's how people is in America over celebrities. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it looks the same to me. Yeah. I don't know. But thank you for the super chat, Measure Man. Let me see. I got something else. TL, thank you for the super chat. Sir has a fear of crowds. She's very protective, as she should be. As she should be. Measure Man, thank you for the super chat. Remember last year when she was here in Houston, her childhood home almost burned down and the family refuses to speak on it, finishing something. I didn't remember that. I didn't hear about that. Her childhood home almost burned down. I didn't hear nothing about that. Merry Christmas, Teresa. Listen, this is the only thing that I ask. We got to stop worshiping these people, y'all. We have to. That's one of the reasons why we so jaded too, because we can't even focus on inner self because we so busy focused on exterior stuff that really don't matter to us. We have to stop. We have to stop worshiping celebrities and their kids. Let's move. Let's go into 2025 with worshiping ourselves. How about that? How about we make ourselves the gods and worship us? I think that's dope. I think if we worship God and we worship ourselves, I think we will be in a much better situation. Okay. Now, y'all gotta, we didn't see Jay, like I said. We gotta see what's going on with Jigga. Let me see if I have any more photos from Beyonce Bowl. Look, she's a beautiful girl, ain't she? Now, let me ask y'all this question. This is another question I want to ask y'all. Since we on here, every time DDG posts his little boy, y'all say, oh, he just using that baby for a check. Oh, he just using that baby for clout. Oh, he using that baby. Beyonce using Blue then. What's up? If that's the case, then Beyonce only put Blue up there because she know that that's going to give her, more attention, more clout. See, that's what I be talking about when I be saying people be biased with how they want to talk about things. DDG posts his baby, put his baby on the screen. The first thing y'all say, at this point, it's getting ridiculous. He using that baby for clout. Why is Beyonce got Blue up there every time she on stage then? She don't need to have Blue. I'm just saying. I don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with Blue being on there. I like Blue. I think Blue is a beautiful girl. But I'm just saying, we got to keep the energy. If we're going to say that DDG clout chasing, then we got to say Beyonce clout chasing. Because she does not have to have Blue Ivy on every performance. She just doesn't. But yes, she does. Nevertheless, the point I'm making is we love to see DDG Halo. We love to see Halo and we love to see Blue. Let's not do that. That's all I'm saying. We love to see Halo and we love to see Blue. That's it. See how easy that was? That's that. See how that go like that? See, that's easy. Now, let me see. I think this is all I got, but Blue looked amazing. I just think they got to stop aging her with the lipstick and the makeup. She doesn't have to do all that, but that's their turn. Do what they want to do. Yeah, that's it. Oh, this was something I showed y'all. I wanted to show y'all. Remember I told y'all about my dream saying the world is a stage? Look at this. Now, this whole person of interest or what do they call them? This whole person that they're blaming for that unaliving of that that clear man who got the insurance, who had the insurance company. It's something very weird about this whole thing. It's something extremely weird about this whole thing. I don't too particularly like it, but I'm starting to notice a lot of similarities. I'm starting to notice a lot of things that's making me squint my eyes. Does that make sense? The walking him with all of the garbs and the beautiful, handsome profile pictures and, not profile, but mug shots, girl. It was just, I don't know. Bunny, thank you for the super chat. She always got her up for auction. Oops. Trey said free Luigi. Hey, quiet as is kept. Now, I think unaliving is wrong. Let's start that first. Unaliving people is wrong. But quiet as is kept. If this is the boy, and it's true what they said as to why he did what he did, Young and Real hero then. Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? If the reason behind, if this is the man And the reason that he unalived that insurance man was because of him taking from poor people and robbing people and making the people sick. Young is a real hero then. I'm just saying, again, I don't condone unaliving people. I don't condone it. But if the reason for him doing what he did, oh boy, is a hero, it kind of almost makes me think about Bonnie and Clyde. I've talked about this on this channel before. Most people don't know why Bonnie and Clyde went on a robbing spree that they did for the banks. Most people think that they just want to go rob banks and be like radicals. That wasn't like that. They were protesting against the bank because they understood that with all these new banking systems, they're taking money from the poor people and they're recycling it and recycling and doing, basically they stealing. So what Bonnie and Clyde decided was, we just about to go rob all of them. And if, to be completely honest, nobody ever talks about that. They just make it seem like they were just some criminals that just wanted to go rob some banks. Technically, Bonnie and Clyde were some hometown heroes. They was. Now, if Young killed this man because of the reason they saying, and he's the man, then technically we should be saying free him. Technically, we should be saying free him. Technically. But that's not the here nor there. There's a lot of conspiracy around this thing. I don't know why this is happening, what this is. I don't know what's going on. The world is a stage. Please be advised. I'm sorry. But yeah, the world is a stage. Talib said his actions changed nothing. That's because most people are asleep and unaware, dangerously unaware. If people were awake, and I don't mean woke like woke, and I don't mean woke like woke. I mean, if most people were awakened from the stupor, they would just see that, hey, we need to do something about the healthcare system. But because 99.9% of America is nah, it didn't do nothing. But you know, only takes is what? 30%? You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Divine Empress, for the super chat. John Q, watch it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These type of things are supposed to spark greater outrage, but we too busy watching Jolene. We too busy over there worshiping Beyonce to even pay attention to things like that. I'm just saying. Measure Man said, look up what you said, Measure Man. Because this is some real stuff. We about to get into this. We about to get into finesse. Look up the United Healthcare data breach and how many Democrats made multi-millions. But that's what I'm saying. But Americans, not just Black Americans, Americans don't care about that. And the ones who know won't do anything. Some out of fear that they don't want to be alone. And then others out of fear of, and others just don't care. People know that, like for instance, the tax system. That is the most corrupt thing we have going on in America. Our tax system is, man, let me stop. Y'all about to get me targeted. Let me get on. Let me move on. Y'all, to the ones who know, you know. To the ones who know, you know. And I'll just leave it at that. We'll discuss it on another situation. Now we got to move to Finesse2Tymes. Shout out to Beyonce, Blue Ivy. We didn't see Jay. The performance was great. I just feel like the Beehive putting 20 on 10. She was a great performer. She did great. The looks were great. The everything was great. But y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Beehive. Y'all shout out to y'all, but y'all doing too much. Okay. Now let's move on. Finesse2Tymes and the boy, the little young boy, YFN. Is it YFN or YNG? I don't know. I asked my daughter what this stuff means, and she don't know. I said, well, what's the point in having a 21-year-old if you don't know the slangs? But she don't be into all of that. So anyway, YFN King. Let's get him up here because I got to set it up for y'all. I played this video of y'all yesterday where the little boy was over there exposing this little boy here. And Lucci, not Lucci, goddamn. What's his name? Finesse2Tymes. Now, Finesse2Tymes, he is a rapper. He just got out of the feds. Watch the hijack. But he just got out of the feds. And he been out on probation. He been out for like 3 years, 4 years maybe. he went and picked up this young kid named King, right? Now, King, when he got King had to be about what, 7, 8, 9? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I know he's 12 now. Now, when he got King, he had King gambling at strip clubs with grown women shaking all on him. He had King over there smoking. He had King doing all types of stuff. Now, King is a rapper. Mind you, he come from his grandmother's house where his mom went to jail for almost attempted unaliving. Her mama, listen, the whole family jacked up. The mama been in and out of the prison system. I don't know where the daddy was, but he was living with his grandma, and King was around there raising himself. Okay? King was around there raising himself. Finesse2Tymes seen the little boy, picked the little boy up, and in my opinion, I believe that he picked this little boy up because he wanted to make money. He knew that there's a market for young little crash out little niggas, and he could take this little boy, do all type of degenerate things to him, or with him, I'm sorry, and he could make a lot of money. Now, somewhere in between the time of him gambling, drinking, smoking, and God knows who else, whatever he was doing, at strip clubs with grown women twerking on him and things of that nature. Somehow in between why I keep wanting to say that? Finesse started having babies, right? Now he has 3 girlfriends. He has a harem going on around him. So he started having kids. And first of all, when I first seen this, I immediately condemned it. I said, this is disgustingly horrible. Who is in charge over here? Whoever's in charge needs to do something about this. I can't believe that we're promoting this. I was going ham and cheese. Do you hear me? Like, who would allow this man to go and take advantage of this child like that? He's a child. He don't know no better. I was one of the ones. Charleston White was one of the ones who was going in. Charleston White was like, man, look, he even called CPS on Finesse2Tymes. I'm sorry. He called CPS on Finesse2Tymes because not only did Lil King threaten Charleston White had already tried to help his mama and his family to get back on their feet, but because they degenerate niggas, it didn't work out. And then he's threatening Charleston White, telling Charleston White when he see him, he gonna beat him up. They gonna jump him, all types of stuff. We're gonna get into it. But in the midst of that, Finesse started having kids. And I'm like, it ain't never like, his heart ain't never hitting him like, man, bro, I wouldn't want to do this to my kids. Why would I do this to this kid? Now, maybe it did happen. Who knows? But all I know is the video I showed y'all yesterday of this little boy over there talking about or spilling all the tea on Finesse. This was due to, in Finesse words, not mine, he said that he did sit down with King. King ran away from him. He said because he was trying to turn King, basically have King do right. He said, but he also got a call from his probation officer or his PO. And I don't know if it's the PO who made him straighten up and fly right, or if it's King and him realizing, yeah, I jacked this little kid up, or maybe it's a combination. I don't know. But let me say this. You cannot water a seed and then be upset with what grows from the seed you water. He got this little boy. And don't get me wrong, King probably would have ended up the same way, whether Finesse was there or not, because he was literally in the streets. Literally. But as an adult, King literally took this little boy from 8 to 12 or however old to 12. And now you've already created the monster. And now you want to sit down with this little boy and tell him first of all, like I said, like the other little boy, Lil RT, he couldn't read. He couldn't do none of that. Couldn't even do the basic read, writing, and arithmetic. He couldn't read. He couldn't do nothing. You over here being degenerate with the boy instead of at least showing the boy the right way. We about to get into all of this because this is disgusting. And I heard somebody in my comments yesterday, was like, oh, Vu, because I played Kai Sinat on the stream with Lil RT, and it was like, well, Kai do be correcting Lil RT. I showed y'all the video yesterday. He's another 12-year-old. No, he can't read. And Lil RT can't read neither. Oh, and by the way, yeah, none of these little boys know how to read. But, well, I think he might know how to read now. But at one point, King didn't know how to read, and Lil RT don't know how to read. So, neither here nor there. There was like, he do correct him. This is the thing. Children like this should not be platformed. Children like this deserve interventions. Children like this shouldn't be on a children shouldn't be on a Kai Cenat stream. Let's start there first. Children should not be on a Kai Cenat stream. Children should not be nowhere where adults is doing horrible, horrendous things. Period, point blank. And that goes for King and Lil RT, number one. But number two, let's just say there's a streaming platform that allows children on there. Why go get the most degenerate, disgusting, berated children that we have to post them up? Why? Why would you do that? Wouldn't you want to go and get a child that actually has something that can bring something to the world? Like they got children around here inventing things. I saw a little black girl invented some type of vending system. It's so many things, but no, because that don't get clicks and views. They'd rather have little kids like this on here who talk and rap about R-wording girls and all types of things. They'd rather have them on here because the black community loves its own demise. We love being first row and we love being the first person to take part in our own demise because his fans ain't grown folk. King's fans, for the most part, ain't grown folk. Guess who his fans is? Children. So we love to just berate ourselves and just, instead of somebody saying, now come on, man, that's a child. Now, it's one thing, Finesse, do what you want to do, but that's a child. Nope. Not Black America. Hell no. And then we got a whole bunch of other people who cosplay, who come in on us, and they propped it up too because it ain't their community they got to deal with. But outside of them, I'm talking about us. We the main ones that prop this BS up. So here we are. Now, King done ran away from Finesse because Finesse said he had a change of heart. Also because his probation officer called him. And now King is on here trying to get that boy probation revoked because King talking about high-speed chases, smoking, drinking. Then he said Finesse asked him if he tried to mess with one of his girlfriend's little girl. It's disgusting. We're gonna get into it. We're about to get into it. I need y'all to get the likes up on the video. Let's start at somewhat of the beginning. I can't go through all of it, but I can go through what I have, okay? Now, before we get to where we are today, I want to show y'all a few things. First of all, this is another thing. A lot of rappers are degenerate as well. They are also a lot of the people that are responsible. They platform these kids. They do all of this stuff, okay? Hold on. Let me go get this video. So here is King. If you want to see what King looks like in the club, this him in the club with Lil Baby. Hold on. Let me make this bigger because I need y'all to see this. This is the degeneracy that we promote because we like the rapper or because we like, whatever the platform. But this is what we dealing with. Here's King in the club. How does a child get into the club? Standing next to who? None other than Lil Baby, throwing up gang signs, all types of stuff. This is Lil King in the club. Now, a lot of people would say, well, he's only 12. He still has time. Well, it depends on the 12-year-old. I don't know if he has time. He ain't never known no normal life for real. But because we like these rappers and the people around these people, we will applaud anything. And it's disgusting. This is King in the club with Lil Baby. Who let him in the club? The club should have been shut down. The club should have been shut down. But neither here nor there. He's there on live in the club, right? So hold on. I got some more work for you. Hold on. I can't even show some of the stuff. Now, he ended up going off a while back on Charleston White. And he basically threatened to beat Charleston White up and all type of stuff. But before that, Charleston White tried to help his family. Check it out. Now, listen, let me say this. Because a lot of people
reached out to me because I wanted to help the mother.
A lot of people hate Charleston White. And I found that mostly people hate Charleston White because y'all don't like what he say. Y'all more focus on what a mother effer said and what they do. At the end of the day, that man has done a lot. And he's doing what he can. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he has done what he can, okay? Now, what he did was when he first seen this, he tried to step in for Lil King and take care of his family because he realized, hey, he can't live with Finesse2Tymes the rest of his life. Okay? He can't do that. But what I can do is make sure that his family unit and his environment is okay so that he can have a family unit and environment that's comfortable for him to go back to. Okay? Now, this is before they got into it. This is before they got into it. And people can say what they want about Charleston White. He this, he that, he this, he that. He's done more for these kids than most of us sitting here right now. So say what you want, feel how you want. But y'all got to start putting your pride aside in the way you feel. That's what's wrong. Everybody in their feelings, and that's why we can't never get nowhere. We have to start putting our feelings aside for the greater good, okay? Now, let's get into prior to this incident with him getting into it with Charleston. What Charleston was trying to do. Get the lights up on the video.
Some people reached out to me because I wanted to help the mother. So I made a call to help the mother. However we can help her. For me to know that a 10-year-old kid is living on the streets and nobody in the community, no nonprofits, nobody in the community can grab this kid and put him in a better environment than this rapper who's been in prison for the last 6 or 7 years, who's also institutionalized, who got 3 women. Come on now, homie. This kid is in the club at night. So in my mind, Memphis can't be that fucked up. Where this is the only person that can really save this kid, right? Why just help the baby? The baby still his mama and them suffering. So I'm saying if you really want to help the kid, help the people who he live with. Send him back to them, put the kid in a better environment. So I made a call, say, man, I'm trying to find his mother. Shout out to some people reached out to me because I wanted to help the mother. So a lady from Facebook, a new mom, put me in contact with mom. I had some people, shout out to my brother Kwame, some brothers out of California, man, reach out to me and said, say, man, we want to help the mother. And so not only did we help the mother, we helped a friend who helped us find the mother, start cleaning her credit. So we got him with the right kind of financial advisors that can, for one, start working on their credit and helping them start an LLC, helping them start a business, right? So then I went and got a car, homie, they need a car. So we got a 2023 brand new Pathfinder, only 200 and something miles on it. So I had it delivered to me in Las Vegas when I was at Vegas at the time. So it's still in Vegas right now. So I'm trying to have the car shipped down there to her. So yeah, homie, she all Memphis. That's all I can say. She a lady from Facebook, a new mom.
All right. So this is what Charleston was trying to do before. I don't know if the woman even got the car. I think it was some hood shit. I don't know. I think no, the girl got the car. The mama didn't, because the mama is in and out of prison, right? But what Charleston is saying is true. Listen, putting him off the street and into the arms of Finesse2Tymes, who got him in a club, smoking, drinking, gambling, and stuff like that, that's not going to be best for him. How about we fix up his home environment so that he can have a stable place to go to? Let's get the credit fixed. Let's get the people family straight. Let's get the housing straight. Give him a reason to want to go home. And also, when he get there, have a valuable or at least a home that's going to be conducive to him, right? So boom. This was before. Now, Finesse2Tymes and Charleston White was going back and forth or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden, what's his name? The little boy called and cussed. I think this is right here. Yeah. The little boy called and called Charleston out, talking about leave his effing family alone. And so Charleston called CPS. Now, this is going to start the war between him and Finesse2Tymes. Why? Because Charleston White had been calling it out this whole time. Bro, you do not need custody of this child. You don't even need to have this child around you. You got him in horrible positions. You got him in clubs. You're going to ruin the child. Okay? So now, let's get into the altercation with Charleston calling CPS and then also the little boy cursing Charleston out. Y'all get the lights up.
I want to say something about that little ugly ass boy King. You know the little ugly ass boy made a video about me. The little ugly ass boy threatened me and everything.
Charleston, why you get caught? You getting smacked? You gonna strip?
You know I'm finna call CPS on the little bitch, don't you? The little Memphis boy, the Finesse2Tymes. You know that little boy, a managed little boy. He done sexually molested some little girls his age. He too goddamn grown and managed. You know you cannot have King around kids his age. He go molest, he go fuck something. A boy or a girl. He don't have the willpower to withstand them urges and them demonic forces that's in his little ass, sagging, holding that money, and they sowing all them demonic seeds into that baby. Man, the little boy done made a video. The little ugly motherfucker. Nigga, he a homeless baby. He better shut his little ass up. Little homeless motherfucker. My kids ain't never lived on the street. And I bet if you put that little ugly bitch in class, that bitch can't read. Little ugly motherfucker. Oh, he a little ugly little boy too, man. I'm just, little bitch always got his shirt off. I know he funky, little musty motherfucker. I bet his feet stink like a, well, I bet that little motherfucker don't even know how to wipe his ass probably in the street. Little old street motherfucker. But I bet his little dick get hard and he managed in the motherfucker. I bet that little bastard managed. And he a bastard baby. He a bastard. How come big nigga get a bastard baby?
Now you getting screwed off the real. I swear to God, you get screwed. Everybody, no doing, no talking. He better have security. We're gonna beat this shit out of his old ass. We're gonna beat them out in black and blue. Yeah, getting beat. It's over with. I'm through talking. You get caught, your head getting beat. You know that right now.
Finesse2Tymes. Now, boy, you just come home from the Fed. I have the J Prince rough, nigga. What you think I do to you, nigga? I handle your boss rough, nigga. You a worker. Say, listen, Finesse2Tymes. Ain't you still on federal probation, nigga? And y'all facilitating threats and violence, conspiracy to commit murder and violence? Oh, you got the right nigga. He finna go see you. He finna go to a white folk home, baby. Say, baby, I'm gonna make sure King get adopted by white folk. I'm looking up Memphis. Dewberry, let me call you back so I can get contact Memphis Child Protective Service.
Thank you for calling. My name is Tony. Would you like to make a report today?
Yes, ma'am. I only have rapper names and street names, but I'm sure they're easy to find.
I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am. I want to make a report of child neglect and child endangerment.
Okay, so before we get into those concerns, I do need to collect some basic information on everyone involved.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, I just want to let you know that your identity has been returned and confidential by state law.
Oh, no. I don't want mine to be confidential. I want mine to be identified. I want them to know I did it because I work with children, and it's an obligation to report something when you think children are in danger.
All right. I love you too. He didn't say that he wanted to fight the kid. The kid actually said he wanted to fight him. So what Charleston did was he got on the phone. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people on the internet got sensitive ears, I guess, or maybe my ears just rough. I don't know. People, oh, look at how he's talking to him. He called him a bastard. That's what it is. I just got rough ears. My bad. I just got rough ears. That's what it is. Why is this important? Listen, Charleston was absolutely right. The little boy got online and threatened him, talking about when they see him, that he was going to smack him. They're going to jump him, beat him up. Okay? Now, with that being said, he did what he was supposed to do. Mind you, prior to that, he was trying to help the little boy, you know what I mean, in his family. So he do right to curse this little boy out and say what he want to say about him because he grown. He want to be grown. You want to get on here and say what you gonna do, and when I see you is this, and this, and he hang with grown men. He ain't hanging with no churn. So him on here threatening Charleston have every right to get on here and say whatever it is he want to say, and he didn't lie not one time. Everything he said was accurate. With him being in strip clubs as a young boy, I wouldn't trust him around my little girl. If you would, that's on you. But I wouldn't trust him around my little girl. Being in the environment that he coming out of, I would not trust him around my child, boy or girl. Because like Charleston said, he don't even have the wherewithal to control the urges. No way. No, ma'am. He couldn't come around me and mine. Can't come spend the day. And he can't spend the day or the night. Do you hear me? Now, y'all can sit up here and act like, oh, you know, after a child being exposed to all of the things that he's been exposed to, that no, it'll be just fine. You have him over to your crib. He couldn't come to mine. Again, this boy gonna need extensive therapy, but he ends up going off and threatening Charleston White. Now, why is this important? At the time, this is a boy 19 years old. This is the type of things that he's being put up under Finesse2Tymes. Now, y'all seen him in the club. He done threatened Charleston White. Hold on. I can even give you one better. He shoot dice. And we all know that dice games lead to what? What do dice games lead to, about people? Unaliving is what they lead to. Look, him over here. Hold on, let me run it back this way. Look. So now, first of all, I told y'all the rappers co-signed him, right? Look at Freak Mills. Look at Freak Mills. He is on here bragging that he lost $1,000 to King in a dice game. I don't even like being around men when they're shooting dice. I don't, because I understand that those games, first of all, when you gambling, period, it's a problem. But I don't like being around no niggas shooting no dice. I know where I'm from in New Orleans, especially back when I came up. If you run a dice game, somebody getting popped. I rarely see a dice. When I was coming up, I rarely saw a dice game that nobody got popped. Or I never heard about a dice game that went smooth, okay? So with that being said, here go another rapper, Meek Mill, over there co-signing. Oh, I lost $1,000 to King. Look.
Crazy, King.
Crazy. 0.5. 6 lady.
0.6. 0.6. Pick up. 0.6. 0.6. Bet. It was 6. It was 6. It was 6. You trying to go? Let him roll, man. They got man. I got 209. Go crazy, King. Go crazy. All right, now. Bet. Who said that? Bet. Go crazy. What's that? That's 6. No good. Looking forward. Go crazy, King. He can't. He caught him. He caught him.
0.7. 0.7. Yeah, one more time.
5-4 block. He's scared. He catching him. He's 4-5 Glock. Okay.
And these are the black men of the community. Not all of them. We have some upstanding black men in our community. But around this young man, these are the black men that were rallying around this young man. He literally is out there shooting dice. Now, he could be playing against somebody who don't give a damn that he's a child. He could literally be playing against somebody one day that don't give a damn that he's a child and lose their money and pop, here we are. You see how that could go? But neither here nor there. This is some of the things that was going on. And people like Meek, people like Lil Baby, all of them people prop this up in the community for all the other young little boys and even the young little girls to think that this is cute and this is the kind of boyfriend I want. And then we are getting to here. We're basically polluting our children before they even get a chance to grow. We're starting at the root. See, at one time they used to do with the adults. They used to catch them at 18, 19, 20, put them in the military, put them on this or that, have them do X, Y, and Z. But now they have us. They don't have to do it. We are polluting our own children. That's what we're doing. Because this right here is cute. Oh, yeah. He got Lil Baby. He got Freak Mills. Look. Freak Mills. He said, Finesse2Tymes, son, hit me for a band and dice. I said, I used to pray for times like this. He gonna be a problem. LOL. This is cute. This is propped up. This is great. Oh, look at this little young nigga. I lost $1,000 to him. This little nigga gonna be a problem. This is what's propped up, just like Lil RT. No different. Oh, and by the way, he hooked up with Lil RT and they did a song too. Hold on, we gonna get to that. Look, this him and Lil RT. They done hooked up and they did a song. These are the two fucking the menaces that we got growing up. They both 12. Lil RT, the one in the blue, damn sure can't read. Now, according to Finesse2Tymes, he put King in school so that King could read. And you know what's crazy? When I heard King talk, that boy is extremely articulate. King could do so much with his life, and we're going to get to it. But when I heard that young boy talk, he can be amazing if he just had the guidance. But then you have to say, he's been polluted the first 12 years of his life. Can you really help King? It's not impossible, but is it probable? That's the question. Okay, look, this him and Lil RT, you know they're going to hook them up together, and people thought this was just as cute as a button. Look. People thought this was cute as a button. Look at him. Look. And listen, all these videos I'm showing you, keep this in mind. The money, all of this, because this going to circle back when we get to Finesse2Tymes. This is going to circle back. So this is what we're raising. This is what we're polluting from a baby. These children don't even get a chance. Adults. This is adults around these children polluting them. The babies are innocent because they didn't get a choice. Whoever mom and pa around them are the ones that's polluting them. But neither here nor there. We'll come back to that. Put a pin in that. Remind you, he holding money. All he know is money. Dice, money. I can't show the ones with the strippers, and I'm not going to show it. But it's a whole lot of stuff that he's being polluted with, right? Now, here's another one of him shooting dice. Look.
Please shoot. 100 I hit. 100 he hit. Hold on. 100 he hit, though. 100 I hit. You gonna go? I got 50 I hit,
This is what we're
take out this one again. We're gonna chill for.
No. Now you're getting a kid to develop. You've developed a gambling habit in a child. Anybody who's been anywhere around anybody with a gambling habit is no different from somebody being on crack, meth, heroin. Now you got a kid who's been exposed to sexual behaviors. You got a kid who's exposed to violence. You got a kid who's exposed to all these things, and then sprinkle a little razzle dazzle of gambling on there. Completely ruined this child. Grown adults can't kick gambling habits. Completely ruined this child. Grown adults, it's hard to kick gambling habits. But here go the baby. Oh yeah, it's cute. Film them shooting the dice. Yeah, now you got a gambling habit. Now you got to hide your purse. You got to hide your daughter, your son, and your purse. You can't even leave your purse on the counter. Because guess what? When he want to gamble, guess what he going to do? No different from the crackhead when he want to hit. Guess what he's going to do? Let's get back into it. Oh, yeah, we're going to discuss it. We're gonna throw it all the way out there.
Come on. See, Lee.
Hold on, come on. I got it.
You anyway.
Catch him.
Oh, you don't do catches? We don't got to do no catches. See. Bet we locked. Bet we locked. Better 106. We locked. Better 106. 106. No, you got to roll. You got to roll. Let's roll.
That point, get my money.
I don't like that. No. You got to roll. You got to roll. Nah, we roll down here. We roll.
You ain't got to roll. You got to catch your right. It's a roll game. You got to catch your right.
It's okay. We shoot. We said we shoot. It's okay. We shoot. OG seen it. We shoot.
You want to reshoot?
Don't you tell him. We shoot that. I got it on camera. That's on camera. We shoot. Yeah. No point in the King's back. I don't know if I like it though. Down here, we shoot.
I would. You would have had.
No, I'm saying I won't pick my money. No, I won't pick my money. I was shooting.
You just got hit.
Now it was Queen C.
Now, God forbid, what happens if that happens to somebody who don't care that he's a kid and take this little baby's life? God forbid. I don't want to even speak the words over his head. But you see what I'm saying? Now, there's a dispute in the dice game, and it's all fun and games. You see what I'm saying? But what happens when it's not? This is what we're dealing with. Y'all remember all of this when we get to where we got to go. Remember all of this that I'm showing you because I'm trying to set up something for y'all. All he knows is the life that he has been having with this boy, with this man. I'm sorry, I don't think I need to go down that far. All right, bet. So now, fast forward. A while ago, apparently Finesse sat down with him and was trying to get him on a straight and narrow. But by this time, hold on. By this time, girl, the damage is already done. You've already watered this plant. Now that the leaves are coming out, you don't like the color. Now it's, I'm trying to, and again, Finesse could have very well had a change of heart. He really could have. He could have really sat down and been like, man, I'm single-handedly ruining this child. Let me try to curtail this. You know what I'm saying? He could have very well been doing that. I could be wrong. But I do find it funny that the probation officer called, and that was one of the catalysts for some of this stuff too. Neither here nor there. But the problem is, even if he had to come to Jesus in an epiphany one day, you've already done the damage, fat. Like, you've already ruined this child. You wouldn't dare do this to a seed you bore. And you a grown-ass man. The child don't know no better. If Finesse would have been the type of man to grab this child and say, hey, bro, I don't want to see you off the street, bro. Let's get you a trade. Let's get you a hustle, bro. Let's get you back in school. Let's boom, 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 boom. I promise you, if he did that from the cup and said, look, you can rap, but we're going to get you in school. We're going to get you a trade. We're going to get you to learn how to work with your hands. I promise you, that little boy would still go with Finesse. But no, you have to glorify the degeneracy part of it because, in my opinion, what I believe, I don't know it to be a fact, it's just what I believe. I believe you profited financially off of this, and I believe you got a kick out of watching a little nigga crash out like you did, whatever you did to do 7 to 8 years in the feds. I believe that you profited financially, and I also believe my conspiracy theory brain tells me that the label told you to go get a child for some sort of ritualistic sacrifice type tease. In my opinion, I don't know. Like I say, I'm a conspiracy theorist. So now, long story short, he sits down with King, and now he wants King to go on a straight and narrow. But the damage is already done, Fat. Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up.
I just talk with you. But I want to do it in front of the world, though, so I can show them how smart you is. So King going back to school, y'all. King been with me a year and a half. But at this point, it's time for me to take action because
this is what I want to know. He been with him at this point a year and a half. He going back to school. Put a 1 in the chat if your child can miss a week of school without the school knowing before the police come knock on your door. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you could do that. Put a 2 in the chat if your ass will be locked up somewhere. Because see, this is why I keep telling y'all, the system is in on this. These aren't lone situations happening here. Because I tell you what, you keep your child out of school for a week without the school knowing. And see if you can just, mosey on by. Your ass going to jail. How did that King was out of school for a whole year and a half? Please, somebody help me out. Where was truancy? Where was the police? Where was the school board? He had to go to kindergarten or something, huh? They gotta have record that there's a school-age child that's not going to school. How was he able to stay out of school for a whole year and a half? Oops, my bad. Money talk, bullshit walks. So I'm pretty positive what happened was the people down at the record company called the school and said, leave that alone. Leave that alone. He didn't get homeschooled. He did not homeschool at all. Okay? Now let's get back into it. I just caught that part though.
if I don't lead you down the right road, I ain't gonna be able to live with it. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and put the police on high-speed chases because that's all you know. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and smoke weed and shit because that's all you've been around. I don't want you to get 14, 15, 16 and have a child like I did. It's time for you to start respecting yourself more. And I want you to know that I don't expect you to be perfect. I don't expect you to transition because you got to understand when you go to school, everybody finna know you. I put you in a small school where it ain't no public school. You probably got like 100 kids that go there. Maybe. You in the class with probably like 10 people.
All right. So I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate the sentiments, and I'm glad that he had this come to Jesus / epiphany because this is what was needed. He realized it, and I'm gonna just take him for it. I'm gonna take it at face value. Finesse realized the error in his ways. I don't know if he woke up one day and was like, "Man, this is jacked up." You know what I'm saying? Let's just take it at face value. And then he was like, "Yeah, I can't continue to do this." Okay, let's just say that was the case. I appreciate the sentiment, and I'm glad that you caught him before it was too late. However, it's kind of already in the too late stage. Okay, now he's saying he put him in a small private school. It only gonna be about 10 kids per class, 100 kids per school. You know, he want him to go on a straight and narrow. He don't want him to lead down the road that you've already led him down. And we're gonna get into it. Now, after this, apparently King ran away. King ran away. and King is now living with his dad, I guess. I don't know. And King and him had an altercation. Well, what happened was the parole people called Finesse and was like, hey, you still on parole, and that kid around you is over there wheeling blickies and all types of things. And so Finesse was like, wait a minute, he ain't been with me in 4-5 months. Now, this is where it gets sticky. So now, let me show y'all some of the things. I can't show y'all everything, as a matter of fact. Hold on. I can show you this part. This is him with pills in his mouth. Listen. This is King on a story with pills in his mouth. In the story as well, he's got blickies. He's waving them all up and down. Boom, 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 boom. And this is the video that the Fed saw and was like, oh, hell no, we will violate your ass today. And he had to go back and say, oh, no, that little nigga ain't with me. He ain't been with me in a while. You see what I'm saying? So this is the type of stuff and behavior that King is into. This is the type of stuff that King is into, okay? Now, keep that in mind. I can't show you the whole video because he got blickies and everything. We're going to get into what King had to say. Y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up, please. Get the likes up. This is what we dealing with, y'all. This is literally what we dealing with. Hold on, it's my baby. Hello?
Yeah, we made it to the 65.
Okay, how you doing on gas?
Good. Got like another little less than a quarter till I'm at halfway.
Okay, when you get to halfway or close to it, and you see a well-lit gas station, you stop there and get gas.
Okay.
All right, be safe. I love you.
Love you more.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.
All right. So, boom. King gets on here, and King has a lot to say. Now, his problem with Finesse is on here basically saying, hey, I tried with this little boy. This little boy gonna get me caught up, okay? Hear me out. All right, bet. So look, this is King in one of his confessions. Now, mind you, King is going to violate Finesse because he's spilling all types of teas. All types of teas, okay? He's spilling some teas, okay? Things that could get Finesse in trouble, all right? So let's get into it. Hold on.
Designer clothes. He didn't even buy me no. I just want to address this to y'all, but I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He'd be texting my phone talking about some, whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am. And then you're going to try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You got to get to know me.
Let me say this. He's making valid points. You came got me the way that I am. You cultivated who I was, and now all of a sudden you want to try to change me. In a child's mind, he's making sense. And in a grand scheme of things, I understand why he would think like that. Why all of a sudden now you want to change me? He doesn't understand from an adult's perspective that maybe he just realized he was jacked up. So now he's saying, oh boy, texting him, Finesse texting him saying, hey, when you want to be a kid, you're more than welcome to come back. He not trying to hear that. King is gone already. King already gone. He already gone. Let's get into it.
I hate that people actually think like the stuff that he doing. He did things for me, but he wasn't. I ain't get mad because he didn't buy me no designer clothes. He didn't even buy me no designer clothes like that. I just had to actually like beg him type shit. Bro, only time he bought me like designer clothes, like, hey, whenever you gonna get some for my video shoot, whenever we going to a show, like he didn't care how I dressed it when I went to shows, like stuff like that, man. And man, I'm just trying to address this to y'all, man. He's a conniving person, and it's paperwork that he tried to say he gave my grandma $10,000 and bought me a $40,000 watch and a $100,000 chain. He was smoking with me, giving me drugs, man. He told guns around him. They don't supposed to have guns around him. Sugar, she be having guns.
All right. Now this is very key. He's saying that he done smoked with him, gave him drugs, got guns around him as a felon. He ain't supposed to have that. All types of stuff. So now your little buddy is really violating Finesse. Now, I seen people in the comments talking about Finesse is a snitch. He's a child, dummy. He's a child. He's doing what a child does. Tattletale. But we're not going to hold him to the... Never mind. I ain't even going to let them people get... He's a child, dummy. That's all I'll say. Okay? Hold on. There's more. There's more. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up. Because I shared all these shiznaes. Now, this is his mama before we move forward. The mama was arrested for allegedly trying to attempt murder of the grandmother. Look.
See this bull going on? This lady done stabbed her motherfucking mama, man. And you sit here talking about y'all done gave this lady some help. Y'all ain't did a motherfucking thing, man. Y'all ain't did shit. Oh, shit gonna cut up around here, man. You see this bull going on? This lady done stabbed.
This is King's mama. Now, this is typical of kids who run the street and don't have, you know what I mean? The mama is either on drugs or in prison. That's just it. When you don't have a family unit, then, you know, it is what it is. And when he's saying that y'all talking about helping, but this lady done stabbed her mama, he's talking about Charleston White saying that he wanted to help them. Now, Charleston White, once he found out that she did that, he was like, yeah, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. That whole family is jacked up. I don't blame him. I would do the same thing. Okay? Now, here's his mama. For the people who are asking where's his parents, I don't know where his daddy was at the time, but here is his mama. If anytime she ended up stabbing her mama, that tells you a lot about what you need to know what's going on. Now, let's get back into some other things. Hold on.
But man, all the stuff that he's doing, I did that. Those pills are fake, and that is a BB gun. That is cap, man. And
he's a very articulate young boy. So now he's saying the pills were fake and the blicky was a BB gun. Look.
But man, all the stuff that he's doing, I did that. Those pills are fake, and that is a BB gun. That is cap, man. And I hate that the image that he's making and trying to make it seem like this, but everything he's saying is not real. I just had to bring this to y'all for CPS try to do something or anything. He was smoking with me, giving me drugs, man. He told guns around him. They don't supposed to have guns around him. Sugar, she be having guns. Yeah, I got on one time we was in, if you look on this video, I can't go to jail. If you go back, they got on high-speed chase, and I was in a car. They didn't think about saying, hey, bro, Lil King got the car, man. It's a child, fool. Hey, fool, on some real actually man stuff. Hey, King, fool. Hey, Lil King got the car, fool. Y'all gonna get on y'all high-speed, but Lil King got the car. When we run out of gas, they surround the whole car. Woo, but everything was great. Long story short, everything was great. And I just want to address this to y'all. But I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He be texting my phone talking about whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am. And then you're going to try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You got to get to know me, my nigga. And I hate that people actually think like the stuff that he doing. He did things for me. But he wasn't, I ain't get mad because he didn't buy me no designer clothes. He didn't even buy me no designer clothes like that. Niggas had to actually like beg him type. Bro, only time he bought me like designer clothes, like, hey, whenever you gonna get some for my video shoot, whenever we going to a show, like he didn't care how I dressed it when I went to shows, like stuff like that, man. And man, I'm just trying to address this to y'all, man. He's a conniving person, and it's paperwork that he tried to say he gave my grandma $10,000 and bought me a $40,000 watch and a $100,000 chain. And let me make this clear.
Hold on. There's more.
Let me make this clear. Hey, Mob Ties, this to y'all. He told y'all they broke in a car in Nashville and took the jewelry. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. He melted that jewelry down. That's how he made the FNG handout chain. He melted that down. He still owe his jeweler money. Yeah.
Now that could get him in a lot of trouble. If he lied to Mob Ties and told them, I'm talking about Finesse, because now this little boy is spilling it. He said that he lied to Mob Ties and told Mob Ties that somebody broke in the car and stole the jewelry. This little boy said that's a lie. He melted the jewelry down and made a chain or a watch or something. Girl, but again, this is why children shouldn't be around grown folks and grown folks. How they used to say back in the day, children need to stay out grown folks' mouth. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's spilling all the tea that could really get Finesse hurt for real. Hey, let's get back into it.
That's he owed people money. He just ran off on a plug in Oklahoma for like 100 bowls. Yes, that's true. We can do my research on that, and I know y'all wanted me to go live, but I couldn't go live. I just want to address that to y'all, man. I don't want nothing bad to happen, man. All I'm trying to do is feed my family, man. And brother, grandma, shit, sisters, man. Niggas just trying to feed their family, and niggas like him trying to stop a nigga and try to get a nigga sent to CPS for some like, bro, that video, that's all this stuff is old, y'all. I promise to God.
This 12-year-old boy saying he trying to feed his family will never sit right with me. He said, I got a brother, I got sisters, I got a grandmother. He said, I'm just trying to feed my family, but he trying to send me to CPS. And you know, a lot of artists do that. When they fall out with other artists, they try to stop their bags by like, you know, oh, don't work with him or, you know, type things. But the fact that that's why I say he's very smart. He's very smart. He just don't even know it. He's extremely smart. He just don't know it.
It's old. We've been talking about this. He got mad because I'm with Hustle Cartel. If y'all want me to post this, the stuff that he sent me yesterday and all the stuff, I've been gone for 3 months, bro. He haven't texted me, called me, nothing. Like, he haven't texted me, called me, nothing. When I get with Hustle Cartel, he was just doing this. Like, when I was just with my dad, bro, my dad, I don't think y'all know him, but he's great. Don't look at him like a bad person. Like, he's a great dad. He get his responsibility, and I hate that he's trying to do this because you don't send your kids nothing, and you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar, and you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her. Let's keep it real. Hold on now. I gotta just think, like, let me just think in my mind for a second. Then you got mad. You took the chain when I went out with Bagnum. You told me stop going to the locker room with Bagnum. You was hating on Bagnum. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fatnum to see my little nigga Buckley, shout out to Buckley forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bagnum, like, hey man, stop going in there with them niggas. And I think y'all remember I went out with Bag at a Houston show. And he was like, why is you going out with Bag? Like, who you is? You prick? You want to go be with them niggas? Like, that's the type of time that he be on. And y'all, that's why I left away from around him. Half of the people who left away from around him know that he cutthroat. And y'all, whoever go around him, he wants straight yes men. He wants yes men around him. And I just want to address this before it get anywhere and try to make me seem like I'm bad and my people them bad. Everything is, I need to just make this clear right now. Because everything that's going on, been doing this around him. He's just trying to make this seem like, I just started this, man. Bro, when you came and got me out off Tate Street, my nigga, niggas been doing this, bro. You smoked it with me. Like, come on, bro. We got videos of this. Like,
there you go. So this little boy is on here spilling all this tea. And what he's saying is he done all these things. He's trying to feed his family, all type of stuff. Now, listen. It's sad. It sounds to me, it doesn't, listen, I don't think that he can't be repaired. I think that he can be repaired, but I think he's already, you know what I mean? He's telling a lot of things on Finesse that have to deal with the law that could get him in trouble, and even his bosses, Mob Ties, that could get him in a lot of trouble as well. Now, Finesse has since responded. Listen, this whole situation, in my opinion, bro, is sad. It really is. Because this is a young man who could have done so much. He could have done so much. Look at him taking pictures with our kids. And let me say this too. This would piss me off. Look at them all. Think this is cute. Didn't I tell? Who did I tell you his fans was?
Threes up, T. Daughter, little baby up. You need a bottle? You want a baba? Snow, where's his pacifier? Get King his pacifier. Yeah. Give some down, T. You need a bottle? Snow, you guys move. My beat your ass. Move. Move. Huh?
Who did I tell you his fan base was? Like I said, in the moment, she think this cute because that's the type of nigga she probably like, duck ass. Girl, it be the adults. It don't even be the kids. The adults be making me mad, dumb asshole. Anyway, let's move on. So, cause my kid would never. Do you hear me? My kid would never listen to me and listen to me good. My kid would never be sitting next to him talking about no picture. Are you crazy? Let's get into money back. One of his responses.
I got a disturbing phone call, right? From my probation officer. And my federal, you know, I'm still on federal probation. I got 5 more months of federal probation left. And she was like, I was sent this video of the kid that you have around you with firearms. And I'm like, damn, like, I know she talking about King. So I'm like, he got firearms. Like, what you mean? Like, you told me there wasn't no firearms in your house, but he on your story with he on his story with firearms. And I'm like, ma'am, I haven't seen this. I don't know what you're talking about. She sent it to me. She sent it to my phone. But I let her know. And I'm here to let the whole world know. All y'all need to know this. King ain't been with me in 4 months. And I'm gonna tell you why. King showing guns, smoking, throwing gang signs, shooting dice. None of that been going on around me. None of that been going on around me. I need y'all to know ain't none of this shit been going on around me.
Hold on. There's more.
King ran away from me. King ran away from me with a stranger because I wouldn't give him no money no more. Because I wasn't taking him to dice games no more. I wasn't taking him to clubs no more. King wanted that. That's what King want to do. If it's King, it's fucked up to say this, but King is loyal to money. King is loyal to opportunity. King not loyal to a person. All he care about is money. And I was trying to make him understand that, bro, life ain't all about money, bro. Every time you look around, you scamming people for money, and are you fucking your name up? Don't fuck your brand up. Don't fuck your name up like I did a lot of shit by mistake that I didn't know nothing about. Like for example, bad business that I done did, it come from me not knowing no better. I just want to let the world know King is no longer with me. So if you see,
I want to stop him here because in a longer extended video of this, he's saying that he just got out of prison. He didn't know no better. But then he turned around and said King knows better. So you mean to tell me you get a pass for not knowing no better for the things you did that pertains to King when he was a child? I'm sorry, because you just got out of prison, but the child don't get the same, like, again. It's not enough just to have a black father. Sometimes the fathers have to father, and a lot of people don't know how to do that. It just doesn't make sense.
King with guns. You see King shooting dice. You see King in the club. You see King doing grown people shit. He not with me. I admit, granted, I was with it once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him shoot dice. I let him curse. You know what I'm saying? I let him do that. And it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. And we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to grow up to be a young man. I don't want you to grow up to be no young ratchet young nigga. So I went to I opened up for the Hot Boys day before yesterday, and I'm chilling. I bump into Jay Prince, not Jay Prince Jr., the old man. I bump into Jay Prince. So he like, man, what's up, man? What little shorty at? I said, man, I sent him back with his pop, man. Well, he actually ran away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to accept discipline. And let's get it understood. Like, yeah, it's been times where I had to discipline King because King was super disrespectful. King got to the point where he felt like he could disrespect the grown people in the house.
You think?
Yes, I had to discipline King.
Again, King is doing what he was cultivated to do, okay? Which is be everything that y'all say is a problem now. You can't plant a seed, then be upset with the leaves that come off of it. It just is what it is. And again, he had some clarity, some post-clarity, but to what avail? Because King is still jacked up. So much so now King probably feel like can't nobody tell him nothing. Okay? Like, y'all got to keep in mind, this is, and again, I applaud him if he genuinely just had a change of heart and how he wanted to deal with King. I really do. I applaud him with that. But at the end of the day, you've already corrupted and ruined this child further than he would have been, or further than he was when you found him. Because I believe he was going down that path anyway. According to Finesse, he found him on the street. But it's already, you've already planted the seed. Like, you're getting what you're supposed to give out. Now, I want to go to Charleston White. Charleston White responded, obviously, to this whole situation because he had been one of those people who had been in on a lot of the things that was going on. Now, people were giving Finesse backlash because they were basically telling Finesse, like, bruh, you lame as hell for that. How you going to get mad at the kid for doing exactly what you raised him to do? That's what the people was telling Finesse. Now, Finesse was like, I told y'all I was wrong for this. I was wrong for that. And to be completely honest, in my opinion, he's violating his probation by even saying he did do drugs and take him in strip clubs and things of that nature because you were still on probation. Let's get into Charleston White's response, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video.
The grown people in the house. So, yes, I had to discipline King. So he like, man,
don't go and shoot out fire. So black children are being destroyed by God because you have the seeds of destruction that is being sown into the children from birth, reinforced, nurtured, and watered throughout the time of their existence of growing up by guys like Finesse2Tymes, by guys like Uncle Wayne, teaching a nigga how to pimp when I'm 9 years old. Make sense? I ain't want to start preaching, but I sound like a motherfucking preacher, don't y'all?
Family proof your family with Life 360.
My bad. People got to get paid, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video.
I like a motherfucking preacher. I ain't want to start preaching, but we got to make sense of this destructive culture. We got to make sense of it because it's destroying us. It ain't destroying white people. It ain't destroying white children. It's not destroying Jews. It's destroying black children. It ain't destroying black men. The black men are getting destroyed as black children, returning back as failed black men when they grown. So the music is not destroying the black man. It's destroying the black child so he never grows up to become a real black man.
the values and the principles that they teaching this young nigga to shoot dice. You know how many people die over dice? You know how many people trick that young nigga with the fake dice? Why he don't know coding? Why he don't know gaming? Why he don't have a YouTube channel with him playing a video game, opening toys so he can get $100,000 a month like the other kids on YouTube? Why he don't have a YouTube channel where he can count the money? 100, 200. Sure, get him a YouTube channel. Why he ain't got no merchandise, branding? Why our babies can't get on Nickelodeon? Why all our babies got to go to jail? I want you to look around in every room. I want you to look around in every room that King exists in. Make a still shot. Count how many black men is in the room with that baby. And divide how many done been to prison. And what are they doing today outside of prison other than clubbing and rapping? Because you can't rap 24 hours. They don't work out. They're not eating properly. No meditation. No reading. No discipline. No structure. So, the American statistics says 1 in every 3 black males will go to prison or be on some form of community supervision in their lifetime. So if all these men around King that have been to prison, what is he doing differently that's gonna ensure that he's not gonna go to prison? He's doing the exact same shit, but earlier. This is what they teach you in criminal justice. The earlier in life that you begin committing crimes is a for sure sign of a career criminal. The earlier that you begin committing crimes in life is a for sure sign of a career criminal. Y'all have a good day.
Hold on. This is the thing. If people can't see Wix, one platform. If people can't see past their own emotions to see that that man ain't said nothing wrong, people don't like Charleston because they say they don't like what he said. And most of those people live with that inside of their feelings. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I do that sometimes too. But if you can't even hear the message because you're so busy focused on the messenger, you're probably lost and there's no hope. Because there's a lot of things gonna fly smooth over your head because all you care about is the person and you're not even listening to what the hell he said. He the only person that's gotten on this internet and spoken the truth and what need to be talked about on this situation. See, what happens is this young boy is around a bunch of convict niggas who teaching and instilling nothing but danger, horror, disgusting, vile, traumatic, criminal things into him. That's who he's around. So what do you think he's going to grow up to be? Charleston, the only nigga on the internet saying this. His homeboy Dewberry didn't even say that. But people would not hear that and neglect the child and the needs of the child because all they care about is, I don't like him. Those people can't be helped. I ain't here to help you. You on your own. But to the people who can understand and look past the messenger and understand the message, I'm talking to y'all, all right? To y'all. Let me say this. He spoke the truth. That little boy is on a trajectory to prison or the graveyard. That's it. From where he's going now, he's either on the trajectory of prison or the jailhouse. And or the graveyard. And guess what? He'll probably meet one of those things way faster than others. He been at this shit since he was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. He already 25 years old in the game. You see what I'm saying? He already in the mind and in the experience. He's already a grown-ass man in the game. That's why when you hear him speaking, he sounds and talks like a grown-ass man, and he's very articulate because of the company he's been around, okay? That's it. Simply the company he's been around. If children who hang around children typically grow and develop mentally at the rate of children, but children who hang around nothing but adults, they speak like adults, they talk like adults, their understanding is that of an adult, even though they're not adults, but they get their whole everything from the adults that they are around. Okay. I just feel like this little boy is one of many. He's one of many. Him and Lil RT ain't the only two young boys like this. Him and Lil RT ain't the only two black boys in America like this. It's a whole lot of them. It's a whole lot of them. And if you can't see the forest for the trees to say, hold up, man, let's put all this bullshit aside, bro. Something's got to be done, or let's talk about this, or let's kind of come together and put our heads together to see how we combat this. You're already gone. There's no help for you. And I pray that you don't have a situation like that yourself, because I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be problematic for you and yours. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm bringing this to light because I saw him going back and forth with Finesse, and I was just kind of like, oh, I already knew the story about him. I already knew what was going on. This is the thing. We don't even understand where we're headed. Black people are the most reactional people on the face of this fucking planet, and it makes me want to pull my fucking braids out. We are so fucking stupid sometimes. Get me up here. Leave him up here, because I need this to be up here for effect. We are so fucking dumb sometimes, it annoys the fuck out of me. Because while we sitting up here, we got a whole fucking generation of Lil RTs and Lil Kings coming up. And guess what? They got to live amongst you and your children, dummy. It just bothers me. It really baffles me that we have people that are this slow. And if you feel hit, then fuck it, because it's bothering me. I'm reading the comments. I can see them. It bothers me. We're talking about something completely bigger than Charleston. We talking about something bigger than Finesse. We even talking about something bigger than doggone this little boy. And we still got people in the comments who are like, fuck the kid. Fuck him. We don't care. I don't care because I don't like him. Man, watch out. Again, I love my people, but sometimes we slow as fucking turtles. Sometimes my people are slow as fucking turtles, and it really grinds my gears, because it doesn't matter. Some people it ain't meant for, though. I forget 2/3 won't make it. That's what the book say. The book say 2/3 won't make it. And I see that every day. I literally see it every day, because this is bigger than any one of these people we talking about. We have a whole generation. Just like I be on Krishan ass, because it's a whole generation of girls thinking they could smoke, drink, party, and have a good time and produce healthy babies. That's why I be on that whole neck like fucking wildfire. It's the same thing with the Suki Red, the Sukianas and all that. And it's the same thing with this. We are curating a culture of degeneracy that's going to be the poison. These children are going to start fucking killing you. Do you understand this? If they haven't already, Do you understand that your biggest enemy are going to be your own fucking kids? Are we not? Is that part going over our heads? Like, is it? And even if you don't have kids per se, the kid next door, the kid down the street, the kid around the corner, do you understand that your new enemy is the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old? Oh no. See, we're not going to realize that to the blicky pointed at your head. See, that's what I mean when I say reactionary. We have to start being proactive. We have to start saying, hey man, this is not good. As a community, bro, we got to do better. What we need to do we need to start some community centers? Do we need to collectively gather ourselves together and try to see how we can get this little boy in the right hands? Because apparently where he at with his grandmother ain't the best, or even with the daddy. Instead of us pulling ourselves, I don't because I don't like him. Fuck the kid, fine. Listen, I'm saying I'm bringing this story up because I thought this was something that needed to be shared, right? I apologize for my passion. I get passionate when I know that I'm listen, I never get on here and purposely screw nobody over. I swear to God, that ain't never been my intention. Anytime I get on here and I'm speaking, especially when it comes to kids, I get real passionate because I really be feeling like I be wanting to show stuff that that a lot of us may be missing, so that we can start being aware. Being aware is the first, it's the first step to trying to make change of things. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to put people more situationally aware about certain things so that they can see these things and start noticing, tracing in your kids and your nephews, your nieces, your grandkids, your friends' kids, whoever kids, and be like, hey, yo, that ain't cool. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, this could lead to that. So we can each one teach one type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole purpose of this. I feel bad for this young boy. He's 12 years old. And like I said, he's got 2 places that he's going to go. And he's going to see those places way sooner than the average black man who sees it around 18 to 25, right? The jail and the graveyard. That's it. If there's no intervention here, he will be unfortunately, and I'm not putting this on this little boy. I hope and pray that this don't happen. But if something doesn't happen, he's got 2 places he'll end up. And I pray that none of that happens. I pray that some kind of miracle happens and somebody go grab this young boy, because he seems like he's a very intelligent young man. He just don't know how to put his focus on where he needed to go. Finesse, you, Meek, all these rappers, all these mamas to these little boys, all of these parents, all of the adults, Lil RT, all his parents and producers, and all of these adults who literally don't mind taking our youth and turning them into literal fucking demons so that they can then turn on us. Y'all are part of the problem. No, y'all are the problem. You're not part of the problem. You are the problem. You are the problem, because you're literally creating this demon to turn on your own people. That's all you're doing. That's literally all you're doing. And it won't matter until it's in your backyard. It won't matter until till the demon is at your door. Then it's going to be like, oh my God. We start to operate like the Clears. We don't even understand how much we participate in our own demise. My prayers go out to the young boy. Finesse, if he really is truly sorry for what he did, he got a lot of making up to do. When you purposely and when you purposely take a child and you do this to them, there's a lot you got to pay. There's a lot to pay back for something like this, okay? To the parents, it's a lot for y'all to pay back. Grandparents, and maybe the grandmother old and she just can't do nothing with Lil King. I don't know, okay? But all of the parents who got their kids taking pictures with King, all the ones in the comments thinking it's cute, all the ones in his comments over there rooting him on, all the ones who over there watching a child have an internet war with a whole fucking adult, you are the problem. At some point, it ain't the system. At some point, it's us. At some point, it's not the victim, or it's not the at some point, it ain't them. It ain't the people who victimize us. At some point, it's just us. And that bothers me. Y'all get the likes up if you haven't already. Hold on. Let me read some more super chats. Let me see. I think I read that one. Son, thank you for the super chat. Put the little string and they'll wink at you. They are puppets, paying attention to everything but what is important to the collective. Like the video. Yes, I think I read that one. But yeah, all of these celebrities and all of these people are puppets. That's what they are. Miss Parker, thank you for being a member for 8 months. She says 300 people, please hit the like button. Yes, 300 people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 7. Thank you for the super sticker, 7. Beautiful. Thank you. Truth Be Told channel, thank you for the super chat. Remember you, that episode of Harlem Nights, kids bring me bad luck. Yeah. But that little mother effer was shooting dice, wasn't he? He ain't look like kids. Matter of fact, I got the video right here. Hey.
He got a nigga named Lil Eddie around him.
I thought it was that one. That little boy, listen, dice games are so dangerous. Oh, it's so scary to even know he even over there. I ain't even gonna lie. Thank you, Markeisha Williams, for the super chat. It's adults eating off the cloud of children. And that's another thing, too. I'm glad you brought that up, Markeisha. It's a lot of adults that are financially profiting off of this child, and they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. It's a part in this video where Finesse was talking about, no, the little boy said that Finesse asked him, did he touch on his daughter's little girl? I pray to God nothing happened to her. I pray to God nothing happened to that baby. But again, look at what you raised. You had him in a strip club with grown-ass women twerking on him. You get it? I'll tell you what, he couldn't come to my house with my kids. Thank you, Gabe Nope, for the super chat. Boo, are you familiar with the little kid Yummy? No, I've never heard of him, but I probably should go look him up, huh? I don't know who that is, but I'll probably look him up. Dimple Pop, thank you for the super chat, girl. After the virus, they don't give a shit if your child come to school. That's how it is in Detroit. They paying our children to come to school. What? So they don't come out and make sure y'all kids go to school? I ain't got no school-age child, so I don't know. I don't know. They not making sure them kids is in school no more. And he in Memphis, and you say you in Detroit. Sound about right, child. I wonder if it's like that in New Orleans too. Darnell, thank you for the super chat. Maybe I'm thinking too much into my conspiracy free thinking mind, but I don't know, Vu. If you caught the hand symbols, King done threw up. Oh yeah, I did, and other Freemason hand signs like a few times, low key. I caught that. You know what's crazy? You brought that up, Darnell. I seen them do it, and I don't know. I be paying attention to regular people. Sometimes regular people do it, but I don't know if he would be connected to that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Who knows? Who knows with this industry? Who knows, child? You never know. But thank you for the super chat. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. Charleston White is 100% correct. Message, absolutely. Disrupting Reality NYC, thank you for the super chat. Booties, little coke felons in Nike Tech hoodies and the little bonnet bandits are far gone. Umar said it best. Some of them gonna have to go to sleep for good. Facts. And that's the most unfortunate thing for me to say. Because I remember when I first heard him say it, I was like, ugh. Like I understood the truth, but I was like, damn, that's harsh. But you ain't lying. Some of these kids gonna have to go. And you know what's crazy? They're gonna do it themselves. The clears ain't gonna have to do it, and the powers that be ain't gonna have to do it. They're gonna do it themselves. Because we raising them to do it themselves as we speak right now. Unfortunately, some of them are going to have to go to sleep for good. And that's a fact. That's an unfortunate, Fendi fact. Okay? Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. She says, won't matter until that demon is at your door. Absolutely. And it won't. With that being said, y'all, we had 2.5 hours. I'm going to get off of here. We will go live at the Dollhouse in a few hours, y'all. I took off today because I had to go make sure my daughter's car thing was taken care of. But shout out to everybody in the building. Everybody, if you haven't already, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. You guys, please watch our kids and pay attention. Please watch the kids. But Lord Jesus, watch the kids. Because just having them around a man or an adult today ain't worth the dime. Because the adults is worse than the kids. And that's just a fact. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're returning, please like the video and welcome back, y'all. Love y'all down to the ground. I'll see y'all later at the Dollhouse. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.